Dana Plato's life was marked by both success and tragic struggles. Join us as Facts First presents Dana Plato was a teen idol. What happened to her after was tragic. Early life. Dana Plato was born November 7, 1964 in Maywood, California. She was the eldest daughter of Linda Strain, an unwed teen at the time of Dana's birth. Her biological father's identity was never publicly disclosed. Plato was later adopted by Dean Plato, Linda's second husband, and took his last name. She spent her early childhood in California. She had a tumultuous upbringing, with her parents divorcing when she was just 3. Her mother struggled with addiction and was often absent from her life, leaving Plato to be raised by her father. Her interest in performing was influenced by her surroundings. Growing up in Southern California, she was exposed to the entertainment industry, which sparked her interest in acting. Her career began with commercials. She appeared in numerous TV ads as a child, showcasing her talent and gaining early experience. Her big break came when she was cast as Kimberly Drummond on the popular sitcom Diff'rent Strokes at age 14. Her role on the show propelled her to fame and made her a recognizable face in households across America. This early success solidified her interest in performing and opened doors for further acting opportunities. The show revolved around the lives of 2 African-American brothers, Arnold and Willis Jackson, who were adopted by wealthy businessman Philip Drummond after their mother, Drummond's housekeeper, passes away. Dana played Kimberly, the teenage daughter of Philip. Kimberly was portrayed as a kind-hearted, intelligent, and sometimes rebellious character. She often served as a voice of reason and played a significant role in the show's dynamic. Dana's role on Diff'rent Strokes. Kimberly was known for her fashion sense, often sporting trendy outfits and hairstyles that reflected the style of the era. Her character was written to be a typical teen, navigating the challenges and joys of adolescence. Diff'rent Strokes tackled various social issues including racism, classism, drug abuse, and more, often using humor to address these topics. The show became known for its catchy theme song and memorable catchphrases like "What you talking about, Willis?", which was frequently uttered by Arnold Jackson, played by Gary Coleman. As Plato grew older, she faced personal and professional struggles. She dropped out of high school and eventually left Diff'rent Strokes in 1984. Dana's departure was primarily due to a combination of personal and professional conflicts. For one thing, she had ongoing contract disputes with the producers of the show, which led to disagreements regarding her salary and the direction of her character. These disputes reportedly caused tension and dissatisfaction for Plato. She also struggled with substance abuse and had legal issues related to drug possession. These personal struggles affected her work and reportedly led to conflicts on set. As Plato grew older, she also expressed a desire to break away from her child star image and pursue more adult roles. After leaving Diff'rent Strokes, she faced challenges in her career. She struggled to find steady work and experienced difficulty transitioning from her child star image to more mature roles. She appeared in several shows and movies, but mostly landed smaller supporting roles. Some of her notable appearances include guest spots on shows like The Love Boat and Murder, She Wrote. She also had roles in films such as Bikini Beach Race and LA Vice. Sadly, none of these roles really stuck for the young actress. Dana's personal life. Plato's personal struggles, including substance abuse and legal issues, affected her career. She faced multiple arrests throughout her life. In May of 1984, she was arrested in Las Vegas for possession of cocaine. She later pleaded guilty to the charges and received probation. One of the most notable incidents in Plato's life occurred in 1991 when she was arrested for armed robbery. Plato, along with her boyfriend, Robert Menchaca, entered a video store in Las Vegas wearing disguises. She allegedly brandished a pellet gun and demanded money. The couple was caught shortly after the robbery, and Plato was charged with armed robbery. She later pleaded guilty and was sentenced to 5 years probation, ordered to attend a drug rehabilitation program, and required to pay restitution. These arrests not only affected her personal life, but also had a detrimental impact on her career. The negative publicity surrounding these incidents made it difficult for her to secure acting roles and regain her reputation. In the early 90s, Plato attempted a comeback by appearing in adult-oriented roles in independent films, including Diff'rent Strokes, The Story of Jack and Jill. But this proved too little too late for the struggling star. Soon, things would take a turn for the worse in her personal life. Plato had a son, Tyler Lambert, born in 1984 from her relationship with musician Lanny Lambert, but she faced challenges in maintaining custody of her son due to her personal struggles. Tyler Lambert had a close relationship with his mother, Dana, despite those struggles. He experienced the devastating loss of his mother when he was only 14, because Dana tragically passed away May 8, 1999. Her cause of death was ruled a drug overdose. She died of an overdose of prescription drugs, including Valium and Lortab. She had already made headlines in 1991 when she attempted suicide by overdosing on prescription drugs. This made people question whether her death was intentional. In the days leading to her death, she had been staying in an RV in Moore, Oklahoma, with her fiancé, Robert, and his mother. Reports suggest she was in a state of emotional distress during this time. Her husband discovered her body in the RV. Emergency services were called, but they were unable to revive her. Her passing sparked debates and media speculation about the impact of child stardom, the pressures of fame, and the struggles faced by actors after their careers decline. It also highlighted the challenges of mental health and addiction in the entertainment industry. Following his mother's death, Lambert faced significant challenges in coping with the loss. He struggled with depression and addiction, which were likely exacerbated by the traumatic circumstances surrounding his mother's passing. Lambert sought to honor his mother's memory and legacy by becoming an artist. He channeled his emotions into his artwork, creating pieces that expressed his grief and love for his mother. Sadly, Tyler's life ended in a similarly tragic manner as his mother. On May 6, 2010, at age 25, he died by suicide. Another Diff'rent Strokes tragedy. Dana wasn't the only member of the Diff'rent Strokes cast to lead a tragic life. Gary Coleman's life took a tragic turn following the end of his time on the show. Despite achieving immense success as a child actor, he encountered numerous personal and financial challenges that ultimately led to his tragic downfall. One significant factor was his strained relationship with his parents and their mismanagement of his finances. As a child actor, his earnings were substantial, but his parents allegedly mishandled his money, leaving him with financial difficulties later in life. He also faced health issues, including a congenital kidney disease that resulted in multiple kidney transplants throughout his life. Like Plato, Coleman's career took a downturn as he struggled to transition from child star to adult roles. To make matters worse, his personal life was marked by turmoil and legal troubles. He had several tumultuous relationships, including a highly publicized and contentious marriage to Shannon Price. Domestic disputes and legal battles further tarnished his public image. In 2010, at age 42, he tragically passed away due to a brain hemorrhage. Now it's time to hear from you. Did you know that Dana Plato was arrested for robbery before her tragic death? Let us know in the comments section below.